What is going on, guys? My name is Chaotic and welcome back to another Grand Theft Auto 5 video here on my channel. Now, in today's video, I'm going to be discussing the 5 hidden vehicles from the import and export update, and how some players are getting these vehicles in GTA Online even though they haven't been released as of yet. Now, this seems to happen with nearly every update that Rockstar releases in GTA Online, and the main reason for that is because nearly every update over the past year or so has included hidden vehicles in the update files, which aren't added upon the initial release, but instead released into the game at a later point through special events. But like I said, nearly every time this happens, there always seems to be a select few players who manage to get these vehicles early. And it's not on just one particular platform, especially with this update. I have seen reports of players across all platforms getting these vehicles early, even though right now, none of these vehicles are officially available. But I'm sure many of you guys have seen some of these vehicles driving around in GTA Online by other players. I've certainly received a few screenshots and images from some of you guys over on Twitter of these vehicles in game, and I've also received a lot of questions as well as to how these players already have these vehicles. Well, on PC, it's much easier to do, and that's the main reason why most players who do play on PC have already seen these vehicles in game. Just put yourself into a public session, and I can assure you guys, at least one person in that lobby will be driving around with these unreleased vehicles. And the reason for that is because there are many mods available which players can install, which then give them access to these vehicles. Like I said, these vehicles are already in the game files, simply waiting to be released and made available in GTA Online, and the reason why players can't legitimately buy these themselves is because there's no listing on any website where you can buy them. But the listing is there, but right now it's currently disabled. But when Rockstar want to make these vehicles available in-game so players can buy them, all they have to do is release a small hotfix into the game, changing one line of code from disabled to enabled. And that's exactly what these mods do. By installing these mods, it changes that line of code from disabled to enabled, so these players then have access to all the unreleased vehicles. But by using mods like this in GTA Online, there is a huge risk of getting banned. I'm not saying it's guaranteed, and to be honest, I haven't really heard of any reports in the past where players have been banned for using these very basic and simplistic mods to get some of the unreleased vehicles early, but nevertheless, I would not recommend doing it because there is the chance you could get banned for doing it. But either way, that's how most players on PC are getting these unreleased vehicles early. But there is a second way of getting these vehicles early, which doesn't involve mods, and that's how most players over on Xbox One and PlayStation 4 are getting these vehicles. But to much disappointment, there is no specific way or method to actually get these vehicles, but instead, some players are randomly given the option to purchase these from the Legendary Motorsports website or Benny's Original Motorworks. Even though, like I said, the option right now isn't technically enabled in-game. And again, this is something we have seen numerous times in the past, where players just randomly get given the option to purchase these vehicles, even though they technically aren't available right now in the game. And as far as I'm aware of, there is no trick to this, it is simply down to luck. So somehow, a few players already have the option to purchase these unreleased vehicles from Benny's Original Motorworks. And I've seen reports of players on all platforms being given the option. But unfortunately, I myself am not one of the lucky ones. I haven't been given the option as of yet, so by the looks of things, I'm not one of the blessed ones. But who knows, maybe some of you guys are, maybe you already have the option. And if you do, let me know right now by leaving a comment on this video, and also let us know as well, which platform are you playing on. And if you want, you can also send me an image or a screenshot over on Twitter as well, because I'm interested to find out how many players have been given the option early. But apart from that, guys, that's pretty much it then for this video. So that's how some players are getting these unreleased vehicles from the import and export update early, either through the use of mods or simply being very lucky. But I want to get your thoughts and feelings on this. What do you guys think about some players already having the vehicles? So go ahead and leave a comment on this video. It would also be greatly appreciated if you guys could also drop a like on this video as well, as it helps me out a lot. And if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel, I recommend that you do, because I upload all the latest and the greatest Grand Theft Auto 5 content. So as always, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time.